All right, let's talk about Trakai Island Castle. It's this absolutely breathtaking medieval fortress in Lithuania that honestly looks like it was pulled straight out of a storybook. But that really is the question, isn't it? I mean, this was a building designed for war, for strategy. So, how on earth did it transform into the enchanting icon that we see today?
Well, the answer starts with something incredibly simple, but also profoundly powerful: its location. Okay, so let's really get into this. To understand the castle, you first have to understand the incredible stage where it was built. Just picture it for a second. A fortress rising straight out of the water, surrounded on all sides. Now, this wasn't just for looks, you know. It was a brilliant strategic move that tells us so much about Lithuania's power back in the Middle Ages. So let's rewind. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, because this castle was no accident. It was a total masterstroke of medieval engineering and military thinking. We're talking about the 14th century. Grand Duke Olgierdus is in charge, and he commissions this fortress right in the middle of Lake Galve. I mean, this is a huge statement of power and intent. The genius of building it on an island was really twofold. First, the lake itself acted as this massive natural moat, an incredible defensive barrier, but it also gave them total control over crucial trade routes on the nearby Nemunas River. So it was both a shield and a key. And this gets right to the heart of its design. When you hear medieval fortification, think of a building made for one purpose: war. Every single element, the super thick walls, the strong towers, the central keep, it was all designed purely for defense and control. But you know, a fortress is just stone and water unless it becomes something more. So let's see how Trakai became the very heart of the Lithuanian Grand Duchy. Yeah, this place wore a lot of different hats. It very quickly became more than just a military base. It was a royal residence for Lithuania's rulers and a major hub for diplomacy. You have to imagine grand tournaments and feasts happening inside the same walls built to keep invaders out. It really was the whole shebang. So, here's the crucial point. Its location didn't just protect it, it connected it. Trakai became the nerve center for the entire nation, a place where information and power just flowed between the Lithuanian nobility. Of course, no castle this old has a simple story. It has seen centuries of turmoil, but it's emerged from all that as something truly special: a national treasure. A huge turning point was 1991. Just as Lithuania regained its independence, a massive restoration project began. This was the moment the country decided, we're going to preserve not just a piece of history, but the fairy tale image of this castle for generations to come. And hey, with centuries of history packed into one place, you get stories. The castle has this reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the country, with all sorts of tales of ghostly apparitions, which just adds another layer of mystique to its stone walls. This whole mystique is so powerful, it even caught the eye of Hollywood. The castle's fairy tale look made it the perfect backdrop for the movie Winter's Tale, which brought its unique beauty to a global audience. So what is Trakai Castle today? Well, it is definitely not a dusty old relic. It's a living, breathing place where the past and present come together in a really spectacular way. Today, those historic grounds host summer music festivals, art exhibitions, and even theater performances. It's become this vibrant cultural hub where people gather not just to see history, but to create new experiences, all with those absolutely breathtaking views. And that's its enduring magic right there. It's this incredible blend of deep, significant history and just stunning natural beauty that makes it an absolute must-visit for anyone traveling in Europe. So how does a fortress become a fairy tale? Through centuries of stories. Trakai Castle began as a statement of power, but it has endured to become a symbol of beauty and national pride. It kind of leaves you wondering, what stories will the buildings we create today tell about us 600 years from now?